Hi, I'm Shan. I've been coming to LIC for over a year now, and the benefits I think of LIC that helped me is that it's made me more confident, it's helped me go out and socialise more with people. I've met people I wouldn't have thought to interact with or socialise with before LIC. And it's just a really big accomplishment altogether anyway, because if you're doing one of the challenges, you at the end you're going to accomplish something. You're doing the challenges when we did Coniston Old Mine, we had to climb up the mountain in really bad weather, and it was really hard to do it, but when we got to the top, it was such an accomplishment because we all just started dancing and taking pictures and having a laugh, and it was just really good fun.
Hello, my name is Vicky and I'm also Shannon's mum. I just wanted to say a little bit about LIC and what it's done for my daughter. So initially Shannon joined LIC around 16 months ago, and she was a very different young person to the one that I've got sitting next to me now. In that 16 months, Shannon has grown exponentially, both personally and with her own personal skills, with peers and her own friendship group, as well as with adults. I attribute a lot of this to LIC. Initially, when Shan became part of LIC, she was having a lot of problems expressing her emotions, her feelings, and wasn't sure what the appropriate outlet for that was. LIC have given her the tools to be able to express her feelings, her thoughts and emotions in a productive and clear way, which ensures that she's then able to progress on with her life. 2020, as everybody's aware, hasn't been a great year by any stretch of the imagination. However, I feel that as a mum, I was very lucky that Shannon had LIC to fall back on. I currently work as a nurse in the NHS. It was a very stressful time for Shannon. My work hours suddenly out of nowhere changed, which is very alien to Shannon, and also she spent far too much time on her own. During this time, LIC were quite literally lifesavers. I always knew that Shannon was trying to support me, but in doing so, she was leaving herself quite open. She had the support of LIC, of Sam, of Guy, and they really helped her through that time.
When she was working on a COVID ward, I found it extremely difficult. I had no contact with people because obviously it was locked down, we weren't allowed out, we weren't allowed to do anything. I felt, what was the point in getting up in the mornings, I've got nothing to do. And then I realised I'd get a text, I was like, oh, I've got a Zoom meeting with Sam and Guy and we've got a quiz or something, or we do putting ideas forward for what we want to happen, once we get out of lockdown, what challenges we can do, or something fun like that, or we'll just have a mess about on the Zoom call and just have fun. Or I would have Sam ring me saying, look, how are you? Just checking up on me, because he knew that we were struggling because my mum was away a lot and I didn't have a lot of people to talk to, and it was difficult. But with the support that Sam and Guy gave to me, it made a massive impact on my life.
Shannon adapted extremely well, but very much so with the help of Sam and Guy and LIC. As both a mum and a nurse, I feel LIC was a lifesaver during that time, not just for my daughter, but probably for quite a few other young people as well. I know from my own experiences when I've been in contact with other young people associated with LIC, they feel that having that adult, that growing up to talk to express their concerns, they may not feel that they could have spoken to their parents may have been going through stressful times. LIC enabled them to have that outlet, and for that I will and I am grateful. With regards to the challenges, the way that these guys build up the young people is amazing. They do challenges that would make most people cry. She makes me cry regularly. She went up Coniston Old Man for Shannon. She has a medical condition which made that extremely hard for her, and the pride and joy when she made it to the top of Coniston Old Man was amazing. Seeing the joy on her face, and that of the other young people as well. It was such an accomplishment. And you can see it, go through the video, you can see it on all the faces. It was amazing. These young people not only do challenges that help themselves, they do community projects which are amazing. The Woodland project up at Nazareth House is sensational. Young people go up there, they help clear areas for the residents, for the nuns, while having an amazing time and building great friendships and getting some really important life skills, as well as practical skills. One of the things on offer for 2020, which unfortunately hasn't come to fruition this year, was beekeeping. Where do you go to learn beekeeping? These are the kind of things that LYC offer. This is why the organisation is such an amazing organisation, not only for my daughter, but for all the young people involved.
When my mum was saying about the constant challenge, it was incredible. Like, just to get to the top of the mountain, everyone was just so buzzing. Like, you can literally see it on all the pictures and stuff. We were so happy to get up to the mountain. Like, we were talking to all the people on the way up. Like, I started walking around giving everyone sweets. I was like, why not? We're going to need that boost of energy to get to the top. And then we started blasting the music because we got bored, and we were taking a load of pictures along the way. And at the top we had to do a TikTok dance, so that was very funny. But it's just a big family, so it's really good.
So what LYC means for me is security. Security for me and security for Shannon. As a single parent, it's really hard to know that you're doing the right thing a lot of the time. Knowing that Shannon's got other grown-ups, other appropriate adults that she can turn to for guidance, for advice, for any day-to-day things that she doesn't necessarily feel that she can come to me as her mum with. A lot of young adults don't want to speak to the mums or dads or other relatives. So LYC gives that opportunity for Shannon and the other young people to speak to somebody appropriately about issues in their life if they need help or support, or just guidance. LYC means for me that these young people that may not necessarily have someone in their lives suddenly do, and suddenly have goals and ambitions and someone to push them, someone to rally along with them. They're not on their own, as Shannon said. She feels like it's a family, and I'm sure she's not the only one.
So what LYC means to me, it means family, it means friendship, it means unbreakable bonds, it means companionship, adventure, love, because we all love each other like family, and it's just we care about each other. Well, there's so many I could say, like I could just go on, but not enough time.